Previously on Survivor. A twist in the game forced both tribes to go back to tribal council.
Chris and Sierra win immunity.
On the girls' tribe, the pendulum swung back against Rebecca and Ashley, and it was Rebecca who was targeted. But even though a plan was formed to get her out, Victoria cast her vote for Michelle.
Rebecca, tribe has spoken.
On the guys' tribe, Alex G was saved when his partner was taken out, and the target on Chris Thomas was growing bigger and bigger.
He said he had texts of people saying my name, but I feel like they're faking it.
But just before tribal, the guys turned the tables on Brandon, voting him out on his birthday. 15 are left. Who will be voted out tonight?
I feel definitely bad about Brandon's birthday vote. But there's how goes.
Brandon going home hurt only because it was his birthday and it was a mean thing to do. Didn't hurt because he voted for me. So far, it seems like that seems to be a trend. Someone who wants me out gets out. So word to anyone else playing the game right now: don't come for me, or you might go home.
Good stuff. Apparently we've all been called out as pairs,
So at this point, I'm feeling pretty confident in my position on the tribe. I mean, Chris L isn't going to go against Evan, and I'm with Evan, and Eric's with Chris L, so that's 4 votes right there. I really do trust Shubal.
I think Shubal will roll with us until. Where's all he's got, really? Like, once he's going to go fucking along with Alex and Chris now.
Alright, let's talk to you earlier because I've literally convinced everyone that you do nothing. And that you're not a friend.
Thanks! I like that.
Like,
I've been trying to convey in this game.
Yeah. Alex G is my friend with Survivor benefits. Everybody else in the game had somebody in his or her pocket, and I needed somebody that came to me in the game asking me what to do. I ordered sushi, and I'm sharing with my number 1 partner right now, Alex. And right now we're basically solidifying the Sushi Alliance. When you exchange food with somebody, that alliance is for life. So the fact that I shared sushi on top of saving Alex G's ass, no doubt in his mind, he can trust me. His best option is to ride or die with me.
No, I'm really want to go to the subway.
Are you guys ready?
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah. Are we gonna catch a bus or just walk?
I can take you.
Becca getting voted out did not feel as bad as I expected. 2 years ago, I would not have let the fact that Holly voted for Rebecca go so easily. But I think it might be for the better for my game that she's out and I'm no longer affiliated. So now I'm able to realize that and kind of pull the emotions and the drama out of it.
I'm surprised your name came up. I honestly heard nothing though. I'm not shocked. I knew there were people considering. I honestly I thought it would have been a 4-4-1.
The vibe of that tribal, I was taken aback by, how aggressive Rebecca was about it. I was the one who voted for Michelle, if that wasn't obvious.
Why'd you do that?
There were a lot of thoughts going through my head, but I decided to really put trust on the Alliance of 5. And since Holly already knew that I was going to vote for Michelle, I decided I would go through with it. So I guess overall, I'm feeling pretty unsettled. It's because my name came up and it's pretty early in the game. I think the dynamics of this game are very, very different from the dynamics of the one I played first. My game with Fluke was combining from the game and from real life, and so having the opportunity to play this game by myself, I think, lets me and lets other people see, what kind of character I am, truly. Without her, I wouldn't have done nearly as well as I did, because I wouldn't have been comfortable opening up, and still I'm not comfortable opening up. But I want to see what it's like without a character like that by my side.
Welcome, tribes. You guys are both getting a look at the new tribes for both teams.
It's not his birthday, asshole. Wow, that was really mean. I would have done a lot more than flip the fucking table.
All right, first thing, Evan, I will take back immunity. Once again, immunity is back up for grabs. You are looking for tribal immunity again this time. All right, drop your buffs.
Really?
Yep. Drop them.
I have a problem. I forgot my buff.
All right, we are switching tribes. Drop your buffs. Select them.
That's what I said walking up.
All right. So we got 15 people left. It's a good number. We're gonna bump it up by one. We have a 16th person. What? It's not me. We have a 16th person.
Are you for real right now?
Who is it? Who's in the back?
Oh my god. You are? You are totally right.
Who is that? Oh my god. Is that Oh my god.
Oh god. Just get the cut.
I'm back. Yeah, I feel like New York on Flavor of Love too. When she's like, I'm back. Cheers. I don't really curse anymore. A lot has changed. It's been 2 years, people. 2 years. I've definitely grown. I'm not a different person, right? So I think everyone has a great side of themselves, and you go through a lot of different journeys, and you can't really judge people based on who they were at that time in their life because they haven't experienced what's going to help them evolve. Survivor was definitely one of those things that helped me to evolve in who I was. I still have a crown. I still claim my queendom, but I'm very centered now.
This is too fun.
Nice. Nice.
Hello.
Nice. All right.
I should have seen it coming. I should have seen who it was. It was so... It's just like one of those big characters that, everyone's sad that is not in the season because she's such a big personality. But now she's here. I was like, duh. Fluke's coming.
This is Fluke, in case you guys don't know her. She played in season 3. She almost won, came close to the end. Just like you guys, she's having a second shot. She knows nothing about the game. She does not know any information. She is coming in with a fresh start. We'll see. I think she wants a fresh start. So we'll see how it goes. You guys can use her to your advantage. You can use her, you can vote her out right away. She's not coming in with any safety. She's not coming in with any extra safety, any extra benefits. I haven't fed her any information. So think of her as something else you have to adapt to in this game. Yes, she's here. 5 people have been out, but she also comes in with a huge target and no information.
When Fluke got added back, I was like, what? I really don't even know what to say. I definitely looked over, saw Victoria. She was like really upset. I was like kind of happy that there was another person added. I thought it was like a fun twist, but I don't know. Just to like see Victoria like that upset was like kind of upsetting to me.
The only thing Fluke will get is she will get a note. And once we set up the tribes, she can choose one person, anyone in the game, to read that note with. They'll read it at the challenge today. That note will be destroyed. Maybe related, maybe unrelated. There will be hidden immunity idols in this game. We are starting off, Alex is excited. We are starting off with 1 hidden immunity idol.
Good.
Right?
No
1.
confusion.
No confusion. Yeah.
Okay, you can join him. I'll give you the note in a bit.
Hi.
All right.
First words in my mind were just like, game on. I'm excited. She's a big player. She's a big personality. Am I gonna throw her under the bus? Is she gonna try and run me over with her Faluke swag?
What's your name? Jordan. What's your name? Just like tell me. Really? Good. Don't watch it.
As good a position I was in my tribe, I was pretty excited to switch things up just because I want the new challenge. I want to see if I can save my ass once again in a new tribe.
We're gonna pick new tribes. If you have a blue, you'll be on the new Furiosa tribe. You can step over here. If you have an orange or red, you're on the new Yurikai tribe. Step over here. All right. You can look at it. Blue actually stays on Furiosa. Stay over here. Sierra grabs it.
You were with them.
Victoria grabs the red. She's switching. Holly. Holly grabs the blue. She's staying. Nicole grabs the blue. She's staying. Sabrina grabs the blue. Shannon grabs an orange. She's on the new Yurikai.
Go to Michelle. Go to Michelle.
Michelle.
I'm all types of nervous.
Michelle grabs an orange. She's on the new Yurikai tribe.
Thanks, Vila.
Sophie grabs the red.
Woo!
Oh no. Oh no.
Wait, I don't know what's going on.
Oh god. Worst case scenario for like personal emotions on Victoria's part. Like in the game of Survivor, yeah, I want to see Victoria gone. But after watching my season's finale, I felt so bad for Victoria. I even texted her afterwards and I was like, hey, I had like no idea to the extent of what the finale was like between you and Faluke. From a real life personal standpoint, that probably almost broke Victoria. I thought she might have just gotten up and left.
Shubal grabs an orange. He's on the new, or same tribe. Chris, he's on the girls' tribe. Nice.
Just say Joseph. The whole fun.
Evan pulls an orange, Shannon pulls an orange, Shubal pulls an orange. Oh god, I'm gonna pick the blue one. This is gonna suck. I'm gonna lose. I'm gonna be out of this game so fast. I reach in, I pull out the orange buff. You're like, awesome. I go over and like, wait, shit, this is really bad. Me and Shannon and Evan are all on a tribe together. We're just gonna be huge targets throughout this whole game. I didn't even want to like start talking to either of them because I didn't want to draw attention and be like, oh, the season 4 trio is back together. Ooh.
All right.
Alex?
Okay.
It could be really bad. I think we just have to stick together and just keep it low key for now.
It's down to 2 buffs. It's me and Ganario. And I've seen the tribes at this point, and I really, really do not want to pull an orange because of the girls on the new Furiosa tribe.
This side, this Chris goes over here.
Peace. Between Holly, Ashley, and Cynthia, I just think I have 3 girls that will not write my name down at this point. And then between me and Eric, that gives me 5 out of 8, so.
So, the new Yurikai tribe, we have Faluke, we have Shannon, we have Shubal, Evan, Micah, Michelle, Alex, and Victoria. On the Furiosa tribe, we have Sierra, Sabrina, Holly, Ashley, Nicole, Chris LeCompte, Eric, and Chris Thomas. All right? So, those are our new tribes. Faluke, you have a note. You have a little bit of time before the challenge. Don't open it until you open it with somebody else. Pull someone aside, whoever you want. All right?
You put it in my bag.
As soon as I saw that little red bandana, I was like, I said, he is testing me. But I was very taken aback at how quickly people received me. I would have not been surprised if people been like, oh man, she's here, like boo. And as soon as I came in, it was like people were saying hi to me. They're like, oh my goodness, Faluke. Even the people I didn't know, it just they immediately started catering to me almost.
Hashtag the Fallen.
Siona.
Oh.
The only person who publicly felt some type of way was Victoria, which is expected, but come on, like the sight of me breaks you down into tears.
Hi, I'm Felipe. Nice to meet you. Hi, Victoria. Nice to meet you again.
Over here.
I have no issues with Victoria whatsoever. I don't want to be friends with her, but I have nothing but positive feelings for her. She's a very smart young woman. I will smile at her. I will greet her. I will not pretend like she's not there. I will not distance myself. If she came in this room and said, Felipe, let's talk it out, I would be like, go ahead. I have no issues with her. None.
I'm focused on the team right now.
You guys remain chat for a bit.
I'm excited about Fluke coming into the game for one reason, and that only reason is she's a bigger target than me, maybe. She's a firecracker, I would say. She's very loud, and everyone knows that she made it super far, so she's going to be a big target. So hopefully it kind of casts a shadow on this target that everyone has painted on my back for some reason. It's because I'm trying to lay low right now. Like a turtle in a shell.
Seeing the tribe come together, my instant reaction is that everyone flocks to Chris LeCompte because everyone wants to work with Chris LeCompte and no one wants to vote him out because everyone's a bunch of softies. Since I was already at the bottom of the guys' tribe, I'm much happier to be with girls. Michelle was on the opposite tribe. I mean, ideally, I would have liked to be with her. Obviously, not that chill with Senti and Ashley, but somewhat cool with Holly, which I hope ties in Sabrina.
In my opinion, when the tribes swap, that's when the real game begins. Chris LeCompte pulls out the blue, bed down at 2, and I was like, all right, good. At least we have some numbers. Sabrina's on my tribe too. I mean, that was really fortunate for me. I know it's a girl that I could probably trust. I mean, I feel like she almost owes me something from the game that I played. I brought her on, I saved her like so many times.
Against Shannon. Hi, Chris.
Oh, me and Sierra. I'm sure she loves me. She's on my tribe too, which has me concerned because she might be looking for vengeance. I don't know. It was pretty icy how I did her. Like, and she saw that, I'm sure, on film, what I did. She might be pissed about that. I mean, I would be too. I might be wanting to seek some vengeance too, but from what I've heard is that she's playing a terrible social game. So it doesn't seem like she really has anyone. She seems kind of like the outcast, which is fortunate for me and Chris LeCompte.
And then he's going to do 2 and then 2 and then he's going to do 1. Like he's going to do it like there's going to be pairs too.
Yeah. I have everyone to come over. Chris Thomas, Chris LeCompte, and Eric. Those 3. 2 of them, Chris LeCompte and Eric, are roommates. They're a big powered team, and Chris Thomas is just crafty in general. So literally, those 3 people were not ideal. So seeing Eric walk over, immediately I thought in my mind, all right, this is my opportunity. This is my chance to get Eric out. It is so on.
All right, challenge for today is steal the bacon. You guys know the rules. You've done this before. Season 1, we started off, we did steal the bacon in the dark. So throw back to that. Shoot, well, you know what I'm talking about. All you gotta do, get this bike tire to your side first. Cross the line, you win a point. We're gonna play to 6 today. We're gonna play to 6, not 7. We're playing to 6. Give me a minute to strategize, then we'll get started, alright?
I'm thinking of a number between 1 and 10. I will tell Maggie.
We just shout it out or what?
Okay. The first one that's right wins.
2,
3.
6, 7.
Yes!
6.
Really?
Yes!
6.
Did you hear me? Was I loud? Okay, come on, let's read it. Okay, here we go.
There is a hidden immunity item located at this challenge. When the challenge is over, the idol is no longer valid for anyone to find. To find the idol, look around 9 trees across the bleachers against the wall. You may keep this information to stay with you or share it.
Luke pulls me aside and we start to read this note and it says there's an idol hidden at the challenge. And the first thing that runs through my head is, what lie am I gonna tell everybody?
I feel like honesty is the best policy here.
Why don't we say that at point? It was a hint to a special advantage in this challenge. If we don't find it before the end of the challenge, we don't get the advantage.
If we don't find it by the end of the challenge, it's void. So that way, I have everybody looking for it. And if we do find it, as soon as that person hands it to Austin, I'll know exactly who has the immunity item.
If you want to say that, do it. I also have an idea. As long as you are loyal to me, I have no problem with you having the immunity because now I know you have it, and so I will try and distract people, and when you find a free moment, go and look for it.
He came up with this whole concoction in his head. I really didn't understand it. But I said, if this is what you want to do, you can do it. It's not going to leave my mouth because I'm not out here to lie.
Can I say we were talking so long because I was trying to explain what the notes said to you?
Yeah. I'm sure they will believe
Alright.
But yeah.
Shubal ended up guessing the numbers, so they went off to the side for like 10 minutes. Like, what takes 10 minutes to read on one piece of paper? Like, I know Austin's writing big as hell too. Like, you guys are scheming or doing some shit over there. Like, we're not stupid.
Alright, so I was trying to explain it to Luke. Luke didn't quite get it.
I
but
didn't quite get it.
I can explain it better. So the note said that somewhere hidden around here is an advantage in this challenge. Yes, and you'll have to find it before the end of the challenge.
I know that's all going on.
Yeah, who the fuck cares? If we find it and you exhaust before the challenge is over, we can take any one person out of the challenge and try to any one person out of the challenge. So this is
So as soon as you go, they come over and tell us that it said you will get an advantage in this challenge if you find an immunity idol around the area. I'm like, okay. Is that the truth? I don't know. But I'm still gonna look for the idol.
So we know he's gonna go against Eric. He's gonna go look around for it.
Okay. Go. And I'll just pretend like I'm mad.
Okay. I'll take one for the team. I'll go looking all by myself while you guys win the challenge for us. Like, I'll be the team player. Psst. Team player, my ass.
You're okay. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Alright, we have Furiosa, we have Sierra for Yurikai, we have Shannon playing a 6. Survivors ready. Go! Shannon and Sierra both get to a big collision. Now Shannon's pulling Sierra. Shannon's pulling her, looking for a point. We got a battle. Sierra's now pulling her back. Shannon trying to get leverage. Sierra is going all the way back now. Sierra now is close to the edge. She can get a point. She's down again. Shannon's pulling back. Sierra's going. Not yet. Shannon's pulling back now. Shannon's not done yet. She's got Sierra on the ground. Let's go. Let's go. She's got Sierra down. Shannon trying to come to the end. Sierra's getting back on her feet. She tripped Shannon. Shannon's still going though. Oh, Shannon's on the ground now. Sierra's going Shannon. She's dragging her. Shannon pulling back. You're giving everything. You got this, ladies. You got this. Sierra pulling back. Sierra over here.
Good work. That was great. Amazing. You all right? You all right?
I'm good.
Shake it out. Shake it out. Shake it out.
That is the way you started. Good work. Good work.
That was intense. I feel all types of woman power right now.
For Yurikai, we've got Chris LeComte and we've got Sabrina.
Yeah, go warm up. Go warm up.
I gotta get ready for it.
Get warm.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, get warm.
We've got Victoria and Alex.
I got adrenaline going.
Furiosa leads 1-0.
Oh, I'm so nervous. You got this, Victoria. Come on.
Survivors ready. Go! Chris LeComte making a dash. He gets him. Alex gets it, Victoria. And, oh my gosh. Chris LeComte throws Victoria down.
Are you okay?
Big point there. We're tied at 1.
Oh, we're doing good. Turn around, and I see Shubal and Shannon just sprinting off across the arena, and I was like, so I barely said anything to any of my tribe mates. I think Chris Thomas is right next to me, and I was like, I'll be back. I just sprinted off after them, and they're like looking up in a tree, and I pop in, and I'm like, what you guys looking for? Like, what you doing? Something?
I started looking hard for this advantage, and then Holly freaks the fuck out. What are we looking for? What are we looking for? Come on, Jordan. What are we looking for? Where is it? Where is it? What is it? Here is it. Like, hounding me.
Yo, Holly, what's good? What are we all looking for?
Oh, now they're going over there.
Did he say where it was?
Chris, you know what it was? What? The clue at all?
That just sent the other team in a scary. They're like going crazy, like what the hell? Sneaky Shubal is out doing who knows sneaky what. Just gave me a lot of attention I just really didn't need.
We have Ashley and Nicole Senti.
Thanks for the team support, guys. I'm here for you, Nicole.
We have Michelle and Faluke. Currently tied 1-1. Survivors ready. Go! Ashley and Nicole going. Faluke and Michelle going. Nicole holding on to Faluke. Michelle's trying to pull. Ashley now getting the hand on it. Ashley trying to pull back Michelle. They're all together. Michelle grabs it and Michelle scores a point. Yurikai leading 2-1. Chris Thomas and Holly for Furiosa. Evan and Shannon for Yurikai. Survivors ready. Go! He goes right for Evan.
Dang, he wrecked the.
Now Chris pulling Evan back, going right into it. Now Chris pulling back, trying to pull Shannon. Holly has to hold on Shannon. Chris going down. Mad sprint here. Chris pulls it, and they get it. Tied 2-2.
Seven, stop, I got you in the face, man.
Oh, some tackle. Looking like a man or a woman, because both men and women take things very.
We have Eric and Sierra.
Yeah, I know.
Oh my god. Oh, so should we get dragged or face punted? Wait.
Shubal and Michelle going for Yurikai. Currently tied 2-2, playing a 6.
Siobhan, take this out with you.
Survivors ready. Go! Eric gets to run in the middle. He goes straight. Shubal takes the hit and keeps going. Now Eric pulling back.
Show me what you got.
Eric pulling back. Eric pulling everybody. Eric pulling the whole team, and he's close. Shubal trying to pull back with those cleats. Michelle's getting dragged. Point. They got it. Furiosa leads 3-2. Oreos go.
Victoria.
We got Sabrina going for Furiosa.
Down, drop your shoulder.
We have Victoria going for Yurikai.
Go, Victoria! You're faster! Stronger! Let's go!
Survivors ready. Go! Victoria and Sabrina running in. Victoria gets there first. Now Sabrina's pulling back. Sabrina getting her own butt. Victoria putting everything she's got into it. Sabrina's going. Sabrina's towards the end. Not yet. She got it.
Woo! Sabrina, wait for him, not yourself.
Holy shit!
For Furiosa, we have Chris LeCompte. They lead 4-2, playing a 6. For Yurikai, we have Micah. We need a point right here. Survivors ready. Go! Chris running in, Micah running in. Micah grabs, he's got in his leg, he gets flipped. Now Chris playing Crip, rips it out of him. Chris walks to a point. Furiosa leads 5-2, 1 point away from immunity.
Alright, let's go. Let's go again.
We have Faluke and we have Michelle trying to stay alive. For Furiosa, we have Holly and Nicole trying to give immunity. Survivors ready. Go! Running in. Faluke putting the block in. Michelle's pulling. Michelle pulling hard. Now Nicole and Holly pulling back. Michelle pulling back. Very even battle right here. Michelle and Faluke need this one. Holly going straight for Faluke. Now they're going the other way. Holly and Nicole are close. Close to immunity. They're almost there. They're not there yet. Michelle, Faluke hanging on. This is it right here.
Sabrina, I think we're about to win immunity.
Faluke and Michelle pulling back. Can they go the other way and save this? Now Michelle and Faluke are fighting back. Holly going straight with the kick to Faluke. Michelle and Faluke fighting all the way back from the dead. And Michelle and Faluke keep hope alive. Wow.
It's only time. Don't give up. Yeah, you did awesome.
Eric and Ashley going up.
tackle the girls. I can do that. Yeah, you can do that. I can do that. You go.
I will run into them and block them.
Okay. As long as they don't get it in the beginning, we will win. I can guarantee that.
All right. Well, let's just knock on wood. So.
Immunity on the line. Furiosa is 1 point away. They're sending Eric and Ashley. Yurikai, they're sending Feluke and Alex. Feluke just played one. She's playing again, trying to keep the game in their hands here. It's 5-3, playing to 6. Survivor's ready. Go! Feluke runs in, tries to go for Eric. Now Alex pulling. Alex has a chance. Eric holding on. Eric is back. He's going. And Furiosa wins immunity.
That was really close.
Did we lose?
Keep her down. Way to keep her down. Nice job. Just want to point out that's the only time I've ever won Steal the Big.
Here you guys go. Furiosa. Congratulations, immunity. You guys are safe from the boat. You get a few days off. We'll talk about what we're doing next. But enjoy the weekend. Free to go. Yurikai, you guys fought very hard.
Yeah, we did.
I can't say you didn't fight, but you guys do have to go to tribal council, get to know your tribe, figure it out. That's all I got.
Great.
All right.
I really thought with a clue I could find the idol, but the problem is I didn't look at the clue enough. I was so busy about being a liar, I didn't even look at where it could possibly be. But at the same time, I'd rather the idol be on the other tribe so I can run shit on my tribe. This is phase 2 of the game. Passive Jordan is dead. I'm gonna run this tribe, and I'm gonna be calling the shots. Evan might think he's calling the shots, but I'm gonna be calling the shots this time around.
Immediately after the challenge, after we lost, I left really quickly and I kind of ran away. You know, like maybe I should have stuck around more just to get to know people a little bit better and solidify relationships. But I think like from an emotional perspective, that was probably the best thing I could have done.
Well, you we're even. Well, I'm fire. You're sunshine. Oh yeah. Bring it back. I'm out of the loop.
People who maybe hadn't watched your season just saw me, you know, like crying and being really emotional and just thinking like, what the fuck is wrong with this girl? There was no sense of closure, like we hadn't apologized about it. It was fine for me to see her maybe outside of the game, like we had worked on a group project together, but coming into the game and being in that same situation where you can't really trust anyone and you know, you're really there for your own personal gain. It just brought back everything and all of the emotions I was feeling. And so I think that's why I was like so affected by it.
Because you seem like really upset after the showcase. Like you just got like stone faced and just looking dead ahead.
I know like there are things that I have to apologize for too, but I think she took it a lot further than I was comfortable with. I was really touched because, you know, immediately after the challenge, 3 people in particular like reached out to me via text and were like, hey, like, are you okay if you want to talk? It was nice to know that even though, you know, we're all playing in a game where we want to win and really knock each other down, we're still supportive of each other.
Girls feel in a good position. There's 5 of us, 3 of them.
So they're not going to be like...
I already said, like, hey guys, you know, we have girl majority right now, like before the boys started coming over.
I pulled orange. I wasn't super excited about it first because Sabrina was way over there on the other side. And she's my secret partner. But right now, Sabrina and I stand in a good place. I know she's pissed at voting out Brandon, but I kind of just threw Eric under the bus. Honestly, if come merge, I'd be down for girl power.
If you think about it, if we're the last secret partner, we definitely make it to final 5. And you're kind of a girl.
Me and Jubal are going to be the last secret partner standing. We have like a really good chance the way that it's playing out.
I'm really glad to steal the bacon. I'm really glad we won.
Huge. We have a lot of girls on our fucking tribe.
No, but like we also have Chris.
Yeah, no, that's like I was thinking that's a good call too. Like first vote out.
I think me and Chris LeCompte are almost like it's a given now. Like I'm like the new Sleazeman. I'm the new Steve. I think he has my back. I have his back. We're pretty honest with each other. We tell each other almost everything we hear.
Somebody is going to have the idea of breaking us up on this tribe. I agree.
I recognize it will be very hard for me and Chris LeCompte both to make it to the end of the game. So there's going to have to be a move at some point. And for now, I think we have a really strong bond and we can go far in this game together.
I think we're going to get it.
like literally like not
We
like
say
not,
those
like,
things.
like knock on like hella knock on wood, but like
The thing is, do we want it so early? Like if we just
I think
chop out four,
I feel like
we're
if we
final 12.
get it at final 12 and we make merge and then we're vulnerable to, we're gonna be like whoa. Like honestly, the partner thing has gotten to be big. Me and Holly, like she's one of my favorite people in the game. She's a great person. Like we work very well together. Obviously, I'm close with Shannon. I've said that before, but it just makes more sense, especially now that we're on the same tribe, to definitely roll with Holly. So the biggest thing I have to tell you is, you had brought up Sierra, and Eric also brought up Sierra. So he was like, yeah, like what happens if like me and Shannon and you and Holly are the last two pairs? It's like you're close to Shannon, so you wouldn't want to vote her out. And I was like, yeah, I probably wouldn't be able to do that, which is like 98% true. Like I would find it unbelievably difficult to vote her out.
I'm close with Chris LeCompte. I'm close with Ashley. I'm pretty close with Sabrina still. Relatively close with Senti, and I think I'm getting closer with Chris Thomas. Like I want to trust him, but I don't know if I do. I don't think he has a lot of other options besides me though. The only people I can say I'm really not closely aligned with in this tribe is Eric and kind of Sierra, and I am kind of aligned with Sierra. So it's pretty much just Eric. I'm gonna have to just do it and talk to Shannon afterwards.
Do we leave me in the dark? I think we leave me in the dark. Like
Yeah,
have me vote with Eric.
I would love to get Eric out, but not right now because we still do need to win challenges. But maybe in a tribal or two, I think I could swing it because I have a little lineup in my head of who I want out.
Who would you have, if we had lost, who would you have wanted to vote probably? Chris?
I don't know.
I think Sierra's kind of random.
It's either Chris or Sierra or Ashley.
Ashley. I think Ashley trusts me then.
I think our tribe's starting out on a good foot. But it's still interesting because people still talk even when you're not going to tribal. So things are moving.
Yeah, but like, who else are you? I feel like you're like with everyone.
Well, yeah, that's not my fault. I've been literally everyone just like wants to talk to me. Like literally Evan, Micah, obviously Eric, Jordan, Ashley, Ryan, Holly, Shannon, literally like everyone. Brandon, Alex yesterday.
Yeah.
Like literally everyone comes to me. Like at some
I feel
point,
like
at some point,
kingpin.
it's not like that. It's just like
Chris LeCompte has been like, Chris and I are friends, so I trust him in that respect. I just like, it's like hard to completely trust him in the game. So that also kind of like worries me a little bit because he might be using me to get his advantage. I don't know. He's using everyone to his own advantage.
See you, girls. Sure, we'll talk sometime. Hopefully. Otherwise, I'm out. So
the first thing everyone's thinking is there's this like the genders are gonna collide, and boys versus girls. There's 4 of us. Who's gonna crack? But I know in the back of my mind that Feluke and Victoria got beef. I know that Micah and Evan aren't crazy about Alex G. But I'm working with Alex G, so my first thought is you need to get the boys together, at least appearance-wise.
I mean, if everyone else wants to be fine. I say as long as it's a girl, and I would say as long as it's not Shannon.
Okay.
It probably won't be Michelle either.
So you're thinking about Victoria this week.
I'm only thinking Victoria because that's what Shannon told me.
That's what she told you. I'd be down with that.
I established Shannon was off the table, but any of the other 3 were fine. We established Feluke was off the table because she's too easy. So we're between Victoria and Michelle. Probably leaning towards Victoria right now, just because I know she's a schemer.
Obviously, the clue wasn't what I said it was. The clue was there's an idol in the arena, but as soon as the challenge ends, the idol's void. I didn't find it. I swear, I would tell you if I found it.
I would have given it to Austin if I found it.
Yeah, that's what I was hoping.
So I just need to kind of get Alex G for this 1 week, and then I could cut him, because then it will be me, Shubal, Micah, and Shannon. That will be running our tribe for the rest of eternity.
Last time we played this game, we got 1 point, so this is an upgrade. If you look at upward mobility, this is good.
Our tribe's name is Urukana, or Kaina, something that they made up.
Well, congrats on being in the game, first of all.
There's Alex G. He's putting on a really nice face in front of me, although he's been shady more than a time before.
People were initially trying to get you out this week, but it's kind of been fading away from you.
Well, good.
Yeah.
That's good.
So, to the best of my knowledge, you shouldn't be going home this week.
Oh my gosh, what happened to your finger?
Have you even seen this?
No.
Didn't you live in the Plata last semester?
You got your finger cut off?
Yeah, I got both these cut off.
You've been through some things. You are a survivor.
Well,
What are
thanks.
you doing? I really like him. The only issues I had with him in my season when he wasn't being upfront with me and he didn't like me.
That's my fault.
Stop, that's a plum
that
pit.
is so bad.
It
looked like trash can.
Alright.
It was red. I was like, what the heck?
Damn.
There's Evan. This boy picks up a plum pit and is this it? Sir. So he's playing the little blonde thing right now, which is cool. I really like him. Seems really chill, really down to earth. Not, as far as I know, the brightest bulb.
I've heard nothing but good things, which is why I was like, I feel confident in talking to you because you seem like a good person.
I will definitely let you know if your name is being thrown out though, because I know how much it
Thank
sucks
you.
to be blindsided.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Michelle He is on my team. She's in the business school. I see her around. She's a very excellent woman. So we run in the same circles of excellence.
I'm not gonna lie, I was like, oh, I know. I was so juiced because you know, like you don't really know your own strength.
I was almost across the line. I said, nah, I ain't gonna let these twig tricks take me over the side. I said, Michelle, you better pull. And I dug my feet into the ground and said, Jesus, take the wheel. And me and Michelle nailed it, okay?
So the boys are telling me that they like eliminate people based on the effort that they like, who's the weakest, who's the strongest.
Okay.
And so if we're doing it by that, I think then I should stay because
that makes sense.
Then we have Shannon, who is turning out to be my new best friend. She's all about women empowerment. She's very fit. She came from the army. Really wonderful woman.
So for me, the way that I looked at it, because I'm like, okay,
It's 4 girls,
Evan
4 guys.
and Micah,
But-
and then Shannon is close with them, and then Michelle is close. So I'm like, okay, these are the people I will aspire to mess with, right?
My vote will be stronger if I do it in collaboration with others. I think however Shannon votes, I will be voting the same way. However Shannon votes, the boys will be voting the same way. Some people think Victoria is shady and they want to get her out. If that's how they're voting, that has nothing to do with the way that I feel about Victoria.
While I was up here with Victoria, then Jubal called Victoria. And I think they might be a pair. Because he was saying something like, oh, tell people that we're a pair, something, something, something. They're doing like some schemey shit.
She said there's some kind of partner, something or other. It sounds like a middle school dance where the girls get to pick, but then if you don't have your partner at the end, you don't. But then if you have your partner, you have 2 weeks of immunity. What kind of nonsense? Anyways, I guess the moral of the story is I don't have a partner. And this, again, feels like middle school all over again. But I'll tell you, in middle school, I may have arrived to the dance by myself, but I always win the dance contest. Just saying. If I make it through this tribal, I can make it through anything.
Give me the rundown. Okay. Actually, first, tell me who you are. Because I know your name is Jordan.
That's what I was about to
And
do.
you go by Sheeple.
I didn't like Feluke when I watched her season, but she's a very different person this time around.
I got 30 stitches in my chin and a bad concussion.
I had stitches in my chin and in my right here.
From what?
It's called. I was in a car accident in the 6th grade. I had a a coma. Is it a coma when you're like out for a long time?
Yeah, that's a coma.
That was me.
Damn, how long was your coma?
A couple weeks. Not too bad.
Well, you seem all better now.
Yeah, I'm all good.
Dominating challenges.
At this point, she's a lot more humble, she's a lot more level-headed, and that's someone I could work with in the short term. Someone who's level-headed and someone just who's not a crazy pants. Because I kind of got a read on Feluke. If she likes you and she talks to you, she's not going to want to flip on you.
I'm the type of person I can respect grown people behavior. Like, let's sit down and have a conversation. So if I just talk to you this week, I'm not gonna turn around and vote for you. So for me, I'm not voting for Shannon, I'm not voting for Michelle, I'm not voting for you.
She's very smart, so she'd be very dangerous. But at the same time, I feel like I'm smarter and I feel like I'm more dangerous. I'm going to get on her good side, but I'm not going to make her any promises to the end.
What are you thinking this week, then?
One definite issue that I see on the tribe is that group of 4 who are all on the same team with the Super 4. Do you know how far the game is?
Victoria, when you talk to Victoria, she just doesn't give you a lot of information. And information is what gets people to trust you. That's why no one trusts Victoria. She already has a bad reputation to come into the game. But because she's so unliked from a game perspective, just because she's seen as sneaky. I don't want her to be the first one out.
You're talking to anybody? Like, other than, like, at the gym. Have you reached out to anybody and just no response? That's like a bad indicator.
No, I know, like,
I don't plan on working with Victoria, but if she doesn't get voted out this week, I want her to think it's because I saved her.
Is it really?
Yeah, Brandon and Alex are
Oh,
gone.
that's scary.
As soon as we like conglomerated together, people were like, "Ooh, season 4 alliance." And I was like, "There's no season 4 alliance here because I have never voted with them before." Like today, I talked to Micah for the very first time, but that never happened in my season.
As of right now, people are in between like Fluke or Victoria. Is what I'm getting.
We kind of like talked about Victoria a little bit, just because like from her season she was like super sneaky.
Everyone I've been talking to in the past weekend has just been like, yeah, Fluke or Victoria, and I don't want to be the one that like throws out a name to the gauntlet and everything.
Cat Pop Squad. I kind of smell bad right now though, because so for the video we had to do for our project about ethics, so we did the Tom Brady Deflategate scandal.
I like Shubal and Alex, we've been talking together, and I think we both like trust each other and everything, and they know that they're outsiders and they kind of need to like gain an alliance, so I think that's favorable for them to continue to trust me.
So what's up, guys?
Okay, so me and Alex just talked for a while, but it was just about how we both don't really know who to vote out.
I wanted to keep Fluke, voting out Victoria would be too easy. I went to talk to Michelle. Michelle was already meeting with Alex, and they had this real close dynamic that I just didn't like because Alex is mine. Okay, Michelle, back off. He is my man.
I think Shannon, Micah, and Evan are like a really big alliance. That
Is there a season 4 thing going? Like, are you a part of that?
No, because I was voted out before I ever voted with them. I am good friends with Shannon though, so I feel like she would tell me if Evan and Micah were gunning for me, which I hope they're not right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are good.
No. Yeah.
Shit, Shubal.
So then I was a little disappointed because I'm like, crap. Also, Michelle's really close with Shannon. They could easily make a season 4 alliance.
I talked to Fluke today, which is more than I talked to Victoria. So this is the only reason why I would say Victoria.
Michelle's smart. Michelle's socially nice and likable. And I could see a lot of people wanting to work with her, which is why she needs to go.
But you know, like targeting like Micah or Evan like right now and like immediately alert the other two people. So like I just don't see who could go out right now.
Michelle's really the only issue I have with really being able to run this tribe because I want to be in her position. And it doesn't seem like a big move, but for my game, it's crucial that Michelle go this week. Not Victoria, then Michelle. Michelle, then Victoria. And so then the plan started.
I talked to Michelle, and general consensus of that conversation, which was like a half an hour ago, was that she was down for Victoria.
The plan moving forward is to inception everybody through deceit and lying. It's not going to come from me. It's going to come from one of them. And I'm just going to keep talking and talking and talking until they come up with the brilliant idea. You know what? We should go with Michelle. So then I just kind of busted into Michelle's room, and Alex was there.
Mm-hmm.
And it's kind of a genius plan, but there's only one problem with it. The fact that, like, I feel tightest with you guys. She wanted to vote out Victoria this week. So if me and Alex were on board, next week, her and Fluke could make a foursome to basically target you three, but not you, because she said you two were like working together, but at the same time, she wanted to take out Evan and Micah, and basically at that point, you would be her closest alliance. So that's what
she didn't mention that to me.
It didn't take that long, which had me
Let's vote out Victoria and then Michelle. Easy done.
Mm-hmm. I just feel like the next two, no matter what, need to be like Michelle, Victoria. Like,
yeah, I agree. I actually do think now that after all you've said, Michelle would honestly be better because I feel like Michelle is also in a better spot come merge time. The plan right now is Victoria, so we're just gonna let Shubal know. And then Shubal comes in and he drops a bombshell right on the plan. You know what he says? What's happened to me every week. Hey Evan, by the way, someone's coming to split you and Mike up. I'm like, is it Victoria? No. Great, new target. So Michelle's not trying to do anything this week, right? She said next week. Floaters gotta float, schemers gotta scheme. However, once floaters start to scheme, sorry floaters, it's the end of your dream. So Michelle is now priority number 1, and in order to do that, we just need to secure Alex and Shannon, which I think I will be easily able to do. So sorry, Michelle. I didn't want to do it, but you made me.
I just think Michelle is more dangerous than Victoria.
I think Victoria is more dangerous, to be honest.
Really?
Yeah.
I think Victoria.
Michelle didn't play very much game. She got out pretty early.
I got the boys on board. That's the easy part. Shannon's a tough cookie. She's very alert to people that are sneaky and shady.
So everyone knows Victoria's gameplay. Everyone knows she's a big target. Everyone wanted her out.
Mm-hmm.
Michelle, you know she didn't do anything, and I know she has a lot of friends.
Yeah.
I would agree with that. That makes a lot of sense.
So that's why
I say Michelle.
I would say Michelle too, though. As long as Shannon's okay with it.
Okay. Shubal. I trust him for now, but I know he's like got some stuff up his sleeve. But as of now, me, Shubal, and the trio are working together.
And you were there too. Your idea with this is that like not only does it break up kind of a power couple, but also it kind of pulls Shannon closer to her.
Alex G thinks we masterminded this brilliant plan together to trick Evan, Micah, and Shannon into voting Michelle. Evan, Micah, and Shannon think that we tricked Alex G with this brilliant plan into voting out Michelle.
I mean, like your story, like it's fucking perfect.
So solid.
Yeah, like I don't like Michelle never said that, but like she was probably thinking to herself.
Taking out Michelle basically solidifies the fact that it's going to be Alex G that's now brought into the alliance instead of Michelle. And Alex G runs through me. I put myself at the center of this tribe, and nobody knows it.
I told you I'd give you at least the respect of like letting you know if your name was out there.
Out there.
I literally thought it was Victoria like 100% get-go.
But Victoria heard it was her, and then she started for you.
And then who does she have?
It's literally gotten out to everybody.
Alex, do you need help concocting a plan? Because I'm not voting for you.
Okay.
I'm throwing my
I don't think
vote.
there's any way to convince Evan and Micah to switch.
If you want to talk to them.
Hi.
Okay.
I'm just gonna cut to the chase.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm on the chopping block tonight,
Yep.
but why me and not Victoria?
I heard in the future that you were going to try and go after me.
Yeah, but maybe in like the far, far future.
I heard.
when everyone's
I heard as
you.
early as next week.
I heard that too, actually.
From who?
From who? Yeah.
I mean, I don't want to. Just in case it's not true, I don't want to throw them under the bus.
I mean, I have to be like.
If you throw them under the bus, we could find the rat.
Shubal, come on in.
Look who it is.
Let me talk to you.
I walk in and I see these 4 people give me a look of, what the fuck have you been telling us all week?
I would like to win back the majority for Victoria.
I mean, but basically, Evan and I worked together last week, and I mean, what you said to me and Alex G just kind of.
What did I say?
When you were talking about like what you wanted to do.
What did I want to do?
Like, I don't want to lie here.
Go ahead, tell the truth.
When you basically targeted Evan.
Evan for next week. I was just saying stuff, but that doesn't actually mean I could do it.
Oh, so
Okay, if
you
I
just flip your story again.
Listen,
Oh my god, I cannot believe she just said that. Girl, game over. Yes. Yes, you just dug your own grave.
Like, you can't. Like, this is hard for me to trust you right now, though.
And then Evan pounced, like, well, wait. And I'm just thinking, yes, yes, yes. Oh my god, I'm gonna get away with everything. I'm gonna get away with murder, practically.
okay, well, can I prove my trust to you guys?
But you tried and you didn't. You actually proved my distrust for you when you switched your story from.
I did not say next week. I really don't remember saying next week.
Poor Michelle. I don't ever remember saying that I was gonna vote Evan out, because you didn't say it. You didn't say it. That's why you don't fucking remember.
I really don't ever remember saying that I was going to vote him out next week.
I mean, we can bring Alex in. He was there.
So you forgot that you said that.
It's not that I forgot. I told you I was going to target you in the future.
Michelle, you did. You said it. Like, I can't untake the words back from you. I can't even get through it. I put the words in your mouth, and you never said them, and you thought they were yours still. It's just too much. It's too much. It's too much.
Wouldn't the experience be more fun if Michelle was around?
My question is, why are you
championing Michelle so hard right now.
It's just because of the
that
dislike
just
for
makes it
Victoria?
seem more suspicious.
Suspicious.
That this
Here's
plan that Michelle
okay,
was
little
talking
Mr. Inspector Gadget, put your little
I'm just, if we're being
relax it.
hold
up. No, your voice. That doesn't mean that I'm not trying to go with the group, but I'm also but you had a whole pedestal. So when you're questioning my intentions, the only reason I'm supporting her is because I have no reason not to. And she is playing this game with integrity, and she's enjoying the game. Victoria, I did not have a pleasurable experience with her. I was loyal to her the whole time. I thought we were friends. We joked around. We played around with stuffed animals, the whole bit. I let y'all make the decision, but at the end of the day, I'm not writing down the people's names that I spoke to. And so that's why I'm championing Michelle, because I'm not going to write her name down. So that's one less vote that you had.
You know, I'm worried that Fluke might have pulled some sway, and Michelle might have pulled some sway on Shannon, because Shannon just is dead silent the whole time with this just innocent look on her face. So I, just pull back and send her a text like, we're still good, right? And then I see your phone buzz, and I see her look at it. And then I see her put her phone away.
I don't even know how to put this right now. I'll be like y'all's like little bitch if you just let me stay in the game right now, okay? I will do whatever you guys tell me to do.
Well, y'all say she has no sway, and she changed her whole vote
give you my
in
watch,
one
my
episode.
$200 watch
But that's
to
when she
secure
had
my
sway.
place here.
Whoa, relax. We're not doing desperate out here. That's not
What is high? You can have my Daniel Wellington watch. This is my most prized possession.
Now I'm freaking out a little bit. I gotta stir some shit at Tribal, get everything out in the open, because I gotta make sure Victoria and Alex are still in, because they might be nervous, and because I don't know where Shannon's head's at right now.
Victoria lied to my face for the past 2 tribals, so.
Put it out there.
That's all.
Put everything
Tell your
out.
testimony.
Nothing
Tell your
nothing is
testimony.
out until you're out.
Well, Victoria's a liar. We all know that. That's
How are you
why.
guys gonna secure your vote, though? You guys
No, but
don't
she
know
could
what
lie
everyone's
against you.
This is my first time playing with the girls. I don't know where their heads are at. Shannon, stick with the plan.
Fluke is here. In this game, fire represents your life. Once your fire is out, so are you. Who feels like they've heard that they could be targeted tonight? I'm not saying it to feel in danger, but who's heard their name thrown around? Who's heard their name from a lot of people? Michelle. Where? How?
Like 10 minutes ago.
Is that surprising you?
A little bit, yeah. A little bit.
I can recap, seeing as I'm the unbiased third party.
Go for it.
Several of us were meeting up in the fishbowl. We had to verify some stories, so more people were brought into the fishbowl. And then Michelle had an opportunity to defend herself. And we'll find out the result of that conversation after this commercial break.
I'd like to point out that Alex and I were not in this conversation, so I think it's pretty clear what the
You were
dynamic
in it, you weren't present,
Okay,
but you
well,
were in the conversation.
not being present, I mean that it's clear where we are. I called.
It wasn't planned. I'll say that. It wasn't like
Let's just throw all this shit on the table since Victoria and Alex weren't there. Michelle basically called me a liar.
I did not call you.
But then,
Did I ever say
then
this word?
when I was telling the story, she's like, okay, well, I might have said that. She flipped her story, basically. Then I got in a spat with Fluke. But I actually
wasn't aware of the
it's not a spat. It was a spat. Like, Fluke is very
Come on, you better
opinionated,
choose your words right.
and I'm not.
It could be a spat.
So Fluke went to bat for Michelle. Fluke went to bat for Michelle, and I appreciate that for her, like, having your girls back. But I basically said, like, I'm not flipping my vote.
Fluke, you look kind of stunned during this whole speech right here.
It's just interesting to see the way in which things can be perceived. I would not have retold the story in that way. I didn't think we had a spat. I had to assert my voice when there were other voices present because I was questioned for my integrity, which is very sad because I thought Jordan and I were bonding. We have a handshake.
I think there's a misunderstanding.
What's
I'm
the
not going after your integrity. I'm not saying we had a spat. I'm just saying we were just talking
I'm
at
just
each other.
explaining why
Honestly,
I'm surprised. I don't
I loved
think
every
we
second
had beef.
The spat can be
It's okay.
resolved
We're
later.
good.
I
We're
think.
not to be conceited. I think the pressing issue is more myself right now.
Oh, girl, back up.
When Jordan, you were talking about like sticking your neck out for other people, like that's like kind of what I thought we had too. Like I would have put my neck out for you. I would have like had your back and everything. I don't know. I just think that I don't know why people keep thinking I'm such a big threat. As everyone can tell, like I am being pretty straight up with everyone else that I've talked to. Like
My question is, who should we vote for besides you?
Come on, speak the truth.
Okay, I'll say Victoria.
Because what?
Because that's what I've been thinking about for a while. Me and Victoria didn't have a chance to meet after Sienna was moved out, but I was lied to my face. Okay,
I wasn't the only one who voted for Sienna.
I know, but we met right before tribal as well.
Yeah, and I know for a fact that you were talking to other people also.
I know, but the fact that we didn't even try to meet up after that, and then
I reached out to you and you blatantly ignored me.
Did I?
Yes. I asked if you wanted to meet before our first challenge that we had right after.
Yeah.
And you said, yeah, and then like things didn't work out. And I asked if you wanted to get lunch and things didn't work out.
You never asked me if I wanted to get lunch.
Yes.
You never asked me if I
did.
wanted to get lunch. I had never received any texting. If you want to see the text right now that I have on my phone, I have never received one text asking if I want to get lunch.
Well, that's fine.
Victoria, are you voting for Michelle tonight?
Well, I didn't realize, but I guess now that she's blatantly named me, yeah, why not?
That is not true. You're gonna gun for me this whole time.
Are you kidding? I was gunning for you this whole time.
Everyone else told me that you're the one behind it.
I wasn't even in this conversation. I was told that people would be voting for Michelle. I was not the one behind it. To be honest.
Well, you know, let them talk it out. We find out some good information.
Michelle, I told you I was going to.
It's a complete shit.
Or why I was most likely voting for you, and that was not. It had nothing to do with
Hold
Victoria.
on, just to reverse it back. So you're voting for Michelle because of what Jordan told you that he heard from Michelle while he was talking to Alex.
True. Yes.
Okay. And you're voting for you wanted to vote for Michelle because you were aligned with them and that's what they were doing.
Yeah, pretty much.
And you heard they were voting for Michelle and you let Michelle know because that's your girl. And so who were you voting for and how did you what was your source of information?
Hold your shit together.
What made you go from Victoria to Michelle?
Because of, I don't want to explain all this.
And you explain it because we're trying to figure it out. We're trying to find out who's the liar because we're trying to win next week. And we're not going to win if people are lying and we have disunity and we have alliances based on fakeness.
Look, this
That's
is like
not
a
right.
conversation that has to happen before or after trial.
No, it
It's not
doesn't.
like an
I didn't
ad-tribal
get a time.
conversation.
I didn't get a time requirement that we had to be out of here by. The firefighters left. We got all night.
I feel like you're trying to extract all this information from everybody who's going to target your back.
Why?
Like,
I'm only
like,
telling the
like,
truth. The two people who told me, oh yeah, we're gonna have you back, all this stuff, have now questioned me on different times tonight, right? And I wasn't gonna. You have now questioned. I'm feeling threatened by you. You have no reason to feel threatened by me.
Can I explain why?
And before I was questioned, I'm giving nothing but honesty, right?
I'm not saying that what you have done has done
Is it because I'm passionate?
No, it's your ability to analyze the game and figure out exactly what's happening so quickly.
I'm not
Because you've been-
analyzing
because
it.
you've been
I'm
for 1 week and you already have this incredible wealth of knowledge, which is just
because I ask. I provide truth, and I ask in response to get honesty.
I mean,
and it's been working
It was
to
because
this
you want to ally with
point.
you more.
But no one has said I want to align with you. No one has said I want to take you to the final two. No one has said any of that. I'm just trying to be Fluke. All I this little Illinois corn over here.
Is it good to be a corn or is it bad to be?
It's just a corn. A corn is a corn. Fluke is a fluke, and this is apparently a game. But what I'm doing is doing it with integrity. Is that okay? I'm sorry if my hands are coming towards you. I'm very gesticulated, and I'm a theater double major as of a couple weeks ago. Is that fair?
Yes.
Okay.
And I admire your passion.
Thank you.
All right. I just want to say, this is an all-star season. This is what you look for. Discussion, people playing, everybody's invested. Game's being played right now. We'll see where it goes. It is time to vote. Victoria, we'll start with you.
I feel kind of bad, especially if Michelle actually didn't see my text. I actually thought she ignored me. But at this point, it seems like it's either me or her, so I'm not gonna vote for myself. Yeah.
No, honestly, I'm really conflicted about this.
really didn't know freaking Victoria had texted me after that, or maybe we could have talked and done something. I'll just say that was her fault, and I have half a mind right now to like also write down Chris LeCompte's name because I guess I'll never have the chance to do that now.
Oh my god, what the fuck just happened out there?
Sorry.
Ah, it's good to be back.
You could be telling the truth, and people are still gonna believe me over you, Michelle, because I know how to bullshit. Fingers crossed. I hope my plan still works.
All right. If anyone has a hidden immunity idol and you would like to play it, now would be the time to do so. All right. Once the votes are read, the decision is final. Person voted out will be asked to leave the tribal council area immediately. I'll read the votes. First vote, Michelle. Victoria. We're tied. One vote Michelle, one vote Victoria. Michelle. Victoria. We're tied. 2 votes Michelle, 2 votes Victoria, 4 votes left. Michelle. Michelle. That's 4 votes Michelle, 2 votes Victoria, 2 votes left. Sixth person voted out for Survivor Maryland All-Stars. Michelle. That's 5. That's enough. Michelle, tribe has spoken. It's time for you to go. All right. Hopefully you guys learned a lot from tonight's tribal council. There's definitely going to be a lot to unpack there moving forward, and I wish you guys luck in doing so. Maybe all the information will help work out your differences. I really think you guys can. That's all I got. Free to go. Next time on Survivor.
Like, I'm gonna make it to the merge, and on your tribe, we need to do things.
Players start to use the partner twist to accomplish their long-term goals.
That's shady.
And will an old challenge come back to haunt the players again?
I swear to God, Austin, if you say it, I'm walking away.
Obviously, I'm disappointed about what happened, but I just don't really know what I could have done different. I think I played the best game I could have. It sucks that the alliance between me and Chris Thomas couldn't have gone on longer, because I think that would have been really cool to see play out in the merge. I guess I got what I kind of wanted, not to get blindsided. Didn't make it all the way to the merge or the jury, which kind of sucks. Yeah, I just can't believe Shubal would backstab me like that. Did not see that one coming, even though everyone told me to watch out for Shubal and Shannon.